All right. Here we are, guys. Dragon Quest Builders for roughly 3 hours, depending on how it goes. And on how much stamina I have today. But yeah, welcome back, everybody. I'm super hyped to bring you Dragon Quest Builders today. And hopefully you guys will also enjoy this content. We were back in Rimuldar. We finished a lot of Rimuldar already. But we actually got to a very tense situation, I have to say, last time. Where the people we tried to save were actually trying to kill us. And incredible writing at that point, you know, like those guys were fallen sick to an illness that turned them into zombies, and suddenly we had a zombie outbreak inside Rimuldar, which is incredible and super cool, I feel like. But yeah, we're going to continue today. And as you can see, I did a bit of work on Rimuldar. There we go. No? Do I actually need to... Why wasn't this selected? What? Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh no. Why doesn't this work? Reset. Here we go. Alright. As you can see, I already did a bunch of work on Rimuldar. Here we go. We now have a city wall too. I made it 3 high. And I outsourced the garden into the terrace. Which is now our garden up here. Very cool. And yeah, I used all of my ability to turn everything in Rimuldar into wood blocks. Alright, iron axe. Only an iron axe in the Oaken Club. Alright, I need to make more stuff real quick. You guys are not ready. I definitely need at least one giant mallet. Do I have stuff in the equipment bag? Not that much, actually. Alright. It's so weird playing this after having played Pocopia. I swear to God. Oh god. There we go. After having played Procopia, it's so weird playing this again. But yeah, I literally put everything away. I made another room over here for the teleportal and stuff. But I actually need to go adventuring right now. Where was it that I could actually make more weapons? Was it here? No. Come on. Please, game. There we go. I definitely want one iron broadsword. And that's about it. Okay, let's travel. The question is if it will let me travel there, or I do have to... Or if I do have to travel over there. Oh god. Oh god. I'm mixing up my buttons a lot. It's a very different button placement. The current plan, by the way, is to finish Rimmelsdar today. There we go. Alright. This is where we started out. I have a feeling I need to go to an island through a teleportal. Yeah. I think so. Alright. Let's go back first. Alright. And let me switch over here real quick. Okay, let's go. Let's first go to sleep. We actually need that. We're on the search for Ilias, which is like the apprentice of our good old pal Geronimus, and apparently he is the reason why these guys were infected with the weird zombie virus. Alright. Let's make some fries, shall we? Let's have some fries to eat. Good old fries. Alright. Okay, let's go out into the world. I think it was this teleportal that brings us over. It must be somewhere on here. Can I scale this real quick? I just love the music in this one too, by the way. It's just so atmospheric while you go traveling. These guys are the real problem over there, because they poison you. We're not immune to fall damage, by the way, unlike Pocopia. It's very much an RPG that has... It's very different from Pocopia, because Pocopia is like a building game that has some RPG elements attached to it and a story attached to it. Whereas this game is more of an RPG that has building elements attached to it. It's very different. It's a very different sort of feeling. And I mean, if you've watched both my series on this, Pocopia and this, you will definitely notice how different they actually are. You know? Let's see. I definitely don't think... It should be on this side of the teleportal, right? Maybe at the very edge over there. I really hope it's over here. They had no one I can trust, what? No reply, but you sense a curious energy emanating from the body. It isn't just a corpse. Who are you? It's all over, please. Just leave me be. Oh, Master Gerontios, I should never have... Do I have the letter? I think I have the letter. Hurried scrawl runs across the papers. Why, every avenue I attempt ends in failure. Perhaps it truly is pointless to fight against the blight. The message ends there. It looks like it was written quite recently. Equipment. There it is. Here you go. Master Gerontius? This letter, it's from Master Gerontius. I've made a huge mistake. The old man was right all along. What a fool I was to think that mankind could overcome the blight. That we could conquer death itself. Please, take these notes to Gerontius. He may be able to... Yup. Sorry, Gerontius, but your pupil has done a lot of shit. Thank you, Nia. You saved me. Take this to Gerontius. Find the world tree. Find Yggdrasil. Holy shit. Very interesting. Great scrawl. I've sent out word for the infected to gather here to aid me in my quest to conquer the blight, and they've come in droves. Mankind does not think it possible to cure the plague. They believe death to be an inescapable truth. Morbid though this may be, for those huddled here, this belief may be more palatable than the alternative. They appear to be notes about some kind of a medical experiment. Nia becomes confused just looking at them. She gingerly puts the papers back down. Oh god. These other guys want to build a ballista. Hey, Gerontius. Ah, you're back already, Nia. So, how'd it go? I see. Nia, Ilias and I once worked together, spending every waking moment searching for a way to free this land from the blight. But without the power to build, our efforts were doomed from the start. However, Ilias refused to accept this. He wanted for more. He began to seek a means to overcome not just the blight, but death itself. Yes, Nia, the sickness that transmogrified those poor souls was not wrought by the Dragon Lord or the Hades Condor, but by my own apprentice. It is an evil born of mankind's hubris. Nia, you mentioned that Ilias gave you some papers. May I take a look at them? These are Ilias' research notes. It seems he was developing a new form of medicine. Though I'm loath to continue his studies after all the damage they have done, I owe it to him to see what I can glean from these records. When Ilias began his experiments into overcoming death, I told him I wouldn't have no hand in it. I abandoned my research in protest. The graves that stood before me when you and I first met were those of the men and women sacrificed to Ilias' grim seal. Nia, I still wrestle with this quandary. Is it truly right for us to fight against the blight? Should we humans not learn to accept our limitations instead of trying to worm our way out of the clutches of death and disease? Still, I cannot allow Ilias' last noble act to be in vain. I will take it upon myself to read through these records and make sure what use I can make of them. I don't know if it is right for me to do this, but I owe it to the boy nonetheless. Analyzing these notes will take some time, Nia. While I work at this, I would ask you to continue working to improve this town. We do not know what horrors yet await us. We would do well to be prepared for anything. Admirable work, young lady. Rimmeldar is looking better than ever, and your building skills seem to be improving too. While you were working to develop our town, I was able to finish my analysis of Ilias' thesis. It seems he had the same idea as I, and focused his investigations on the life-restoring powers of Yggdrasil. The world tree, which grew upon the ruins of the holy sanctum, and which bears in its mighty branches the power of life itself. But some forces are not to be trifled with, young lady. We must not continue this foolish battle with the blight. I have no desire to pointlessly flirt with tragedy any further. I think it best that we stop here. Thank you, Nia, for everything. Let me eat that seed. Alright. I have a feeling we're still going to... Hey girl, how are we doing? Hello, Nia. Please forgive me, I should not have acted in such an unseemly manner. May the goddess lend me the strength to keep my composure. If we ever mean to defeat this plague, we cannot let our emotions get the better of us. My shameless display was the last thing we needed. I have disposed of the deceased and laid their bodies to rest. Should you find anyone else who needs our help, Nia, please be sure to bring them here. Alright. Now we're building a ballista. What do we need? What do we need for a ballista? There we go. Wow, that thing's incredible, Nia. It looks like it could shoot the Hades counter right out of the sky. With this thing, we might actually stand a chance against that horrible bird. Nia, I know I haven't been here long, and I don't know everything about what's happening in this town. But I've heard what Gerontios has been saying. He's always muttering about whether or not it's right to fight the blight. And questioning whether the root cause of the disease is this, that, or the other. If you ask me, it's all just the ramblings of a silly old man who wants things to be more complicated than they are. Whatever else might have happened in the past, it was the Hades Condor who brought this plague. So if we can slay that big bird brain, the darkness that clouds the sky will surely be cleared. Make no mistake, Nia, soon enough you're going to come up against the Hades Condor cheek to beak. And I'm going to do whatever I can to help you prepare for that battle. The first thing we've got to do is build on some more ballistas. And then place them all up high, so you can shoot that Hades Condor right out of the sky. Alright. I definitely do need to put them up high. But the thing is, I actually need some ladders for this. Can I get some ladders? Do I already know how to make them, is the problem. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. That sucks. I need more wood and rusty nuggets for this one, too. If I want to make more ballistas. The problem is, where should I put them? We're going to get overrun by monsters. Nia, my lamp, I have terrible news. The monsters are on their way to attack us once again. We must drive them back, lest they put paid to our efforts to cure the people of Rimmelda of their... I beg your pardon? Gerontius says we should give up the fight against the plague? What? How could he say such a thing? I will never give up. Never, ever, ever. But we don't have time to discuss this now. The monsters are at the gates, and are you ready to do the battle? Yes. Nia, my lamb, so long as I have the strength to help those less fortunate than I will never give up. I will fight by your side. Together we will drive the monsters away. For if this town were destroyed and our sick room with it, then how would we help the next poor patient to find the way here? Oh my god, we're actually fighting sick people now? Oh my god, this is crass. Holy fuck. This is actually crazy. Come on. The battle system in this game, by the way, is not that great. It's functional. But it's not that deep and great. Who dares spread hope through my realm? You. It is you. Well done, young lady. Oh no. Nia. I'm so sorry, my lamb. I've come down with something. I think it's the same illness. I cannot help my poor patients anymore. I can only bring them harm. Please, Nia, you have done enough already. Don't try to save me. Curing this disease is beyond our powers. If I were to spread this illness throughout the town, the people we have worked so hard to save would be doomed. I beg you, Nia, for my sake, for everyone's sake. Please, kill me. Though she's trying her best to put on it, must be deeply... Let's put her in the sick room for now. Hope this one holds long. What? Elle is sick? But why? How could this happen? We've brought this upon ourselves, young lady. We were fools to think that we could overcome the blight. Nia, I would ask you to see to her request. Please, Nia, I beg you. Please kill Elle. No, wait, stop right there. I just can't let you do that. I can't ordain the death of my own dear granddaughter. Nia, you have to find a way to save her. That's right, you found a new teleportal, didn't you? It said that teleportals will always take their owners to the place that they need to go. I beg you, travel through the teleportal and seek out the ruins of the Holy Sanctum, where the World Tree has taken root. According to Ilia's notes, there you will find an ancient artifact known as the Transmutation Table. This enchanted workbench can be used to prepare the most powerful curatives. Perhaps even powerful enough to save Elle's life. Nia, I beg you, journey through the green teleportal and seek out the transmutation table. Yep. I saw this one coming. Doesn't make it any less horrible, though. Let's put this away. Where's the teleportal? Oh, God. This is such a mess of an inventory system. There it is. Sometimes. Triple teleportarium. Yay. Let me enter. Where are we now? Ooh, this is a very dead area. Oh my god, there's tons of graves. Holy shit. Yeah, we're in for some... Rimmelda is such a great side story because it's so good. It's just so good. Because of all the death and sickness and all of that. It's so on point in terms of theming. You know? That's why I kind of prefer Dragon Quest Builders 1 to Dragon Quest Builders 2. Somewhat, at least. Not fully, but somewhat. Because the theming is just on point in this one. It really feels like... Strength ring. Thank you. It really feels like this is a dying world, you know? And it's so good. You know? Like, just look at this. You have NPCs walking around that then turn into zombies. Like, this is crazy stuff. The game is really good at making you feel hopeless. You know? I only have 6 medicines left. That's not enough at all. But yeah, it generally feels hopeless. The first area was kind of... kind of felt like you're in a really tight situation, you know. Every monsters are just going to steamroll you and attack you at all times. This one is just sickness everywhere. Like the way this game goes about theming in general, it's incredible. It's a truly desolate world, you know? I'm really in favor of this game, serious, and I'm glad I can share it with you guys. Even though it's probably not that great on my channel, I have to say, like, people are probably not going to watch it as much, but I do enjoy this series a lot. Seems to be the tree. I am Thalamus, the all-knowing. 'Tis of wonder thou canst see me. There can be but one explanation. Thou art the builder, the long-heralded emissary of Rubis. Well, builder, what hopest thou to find in this accursed land? There was a time when this ground was the most blessed in all Alfgard. 'Twas a home to the sanctum, that most holy of holies. But the structure was torn apart by the Dragonlord's fiendish forces. Not a single sanctified brick remaineth. And yet, from that hallowed ground, this great tree did grow, imbued with the life-giving power left behind the shrine. However, even mighty Yggdrasil is now a little more than a withered husk. Its powers leashed away by the humans who relied on its energies to survive. I ask thee once again, builder, what is it that thou seekest here? To cure Rimmildar of blight, perhaps? Or perchance thou meanst to clear the darkness that enshrouded the sky? Neither thou sayest. Thou wishest only to save thy friend. 'Tis difficult to believe that such a meager task should fall within the purview of the emissary of Almighty Rubis herself. Very well, builder, I shall teach thee how to construct a transmutation table. Once it is built, thou needst only collect some heads of hollyhock to craft the medicine that will cure thy friend. I cut the last crop of hollyhock and stored it safely within a stout vault. However, the key that opened this vault hath since rusted away to dust. Still, I have no doubt that finding some means to open the door is well within thy power. Fare thee well, builder. With bated breath, I await the new world thou shalt bring forth. Transmutation table, a peculiar platform used in arcane art of alchemy. Yeah, this is bleak indeed. Everything's rotted away in this land. It's going to be crazy to rebuild it. How do I get in there? Is there something at the top I can get into? Why is there a monster up there? There you go. God damn it. Yeah, let's go back to the base first. I have a feeling... This is actually the second crash that I experienced with this game. Oh. I'm going to save real quick. Fuck it. Let's sleep until tomorrow. No! I didn't want to sleep a second time. You've learned how to build a transmutation table. Brilliant work, young lady. Simply brilliant. Yeah, I've not told anyone this, but Elle is my granddaughter. My only living granddaughter. When I abandoned my research into the Blight, she despised me for it. I suppose that's why she acts the way she does. I still don't know if it's right or wrong to try and fight the disease. But I do know this, Nia. I cannot allow my dear sweet granddaughter to die. Perhaps I'm being selfish. Perhaps I'm being foolish. But I'm a human being. A selfish, foolish human being. Please help me. We must do whatever it takes to save my dear Elle. Divine Drought. A consecrated concoction that can cure the incurable. To be used when required. Okay. Let's quickly make a transmutation table if we have the materials. Herbalist's Cauldron, liquid silver. Where do we get liquid silver? Ah, Nia. Excellent work developing the formula for the Divine Drought. This tincture should not only cure almost all illness, but also, I dare say, purify Rimmelsdar of the poison that pervades it. But first things first, young lady. We must craft this curative and save my darling Elle. The key ingredient of the Divine Drought is hollyhock, a flower that once grew thick about the base of the World Tree. Sadly, Yggdrasil is now nothing but a withered husk. The plants that grew about it died long ago. But hope is not lost. The great sage Thalamus is rumored to have saved specimens of this holy plant and bequeathed to future generations. The key to his vault was lost countless years ago, but if you were to construct a new key, the hollyhock would be ours. Yeah, I beg you, you must find a way to open the door to Thalamus' vault. Then you'll be able to collect the hollyhock we need to produce Elle's cure. So Nia, you don't know it's time we made use of my knowledge? Eh? You've got no idea what I'm talking about, so I should stop grinning like that? Good God, is you rude. I told you all about it, right? After I recovered from the Blight, don't you remember? Long story short, I met this legendary blacksmith while I was traveling the world. Well, the descendant of one anyway. A really tough-looking fellow, he was. Anyway, we got chatting about the metalworking trade and I learned a lot about it. The Hades Conda will be here soon, and though metal weapons and armor would just be the thing, we'll need to fight it. But before we actually make anything, Nia, I need you to scour Rimmelsdar top to bottom and find me 5 chunks of silver. Once you've got enough silver, I'll be able to teach you how to use it. Great work, you brought back the silver I asked for. Let's see. Nope, this stuff is way too hard. I don't know how we're going to make anything out of this. Haha, wow, that sucks. What, are you waiting for me to say something? You're really good at that whole passive-aggressive thing, aren't you? Surely you can think of something we can do with it. Some way to make that silver a little more malleable. You can dream up a way of making it a little bit easier to work with. And go right ahead and do it. And you being you, I bet you'd come up with all sorts of other inventions like that. You know, Nia, I haven't been here very long, but I already like this place. I want you to do everything I can. I want to do everything I can to protect this town. And that means one day getting rid of the Hades Condor. So hurry up and have an idea. Everyone's told me about that shiny thing that appears when you invent something. I want to see it for myself. God damn. Liquid silver, an argent alloy that can be cast to make metal objects. There we go. Do we have an oven? Or do we have to make it here? Or is it in the cauldron? Let me see if I can make it here. Rake, throwing stone, cords, no. It's probably in the herbalist's cauldron, right? Or in the sewing station. There we go. Liquid silver. We can at least make 2 of them. That makes 10. A key. Chainmail. Falcon blades. Divine dagger. Inflicts paralysis on undead monsters. Crazy. Alright. Let me... Guys, just let me do my thing, please. Oh my god. I'm going to take this... I don't want to talk to you guys. I just want to build things, please. Alright, how much do I need for this? Alright. We have a key. And now we want to make the transmutation table. There we go. Just put all of this back in, please. Oh my god. We have so many items. I can't store any more items in here because there's so much bullshit going on. I swear. Just take the food out of it, please. Just take the food. We're going to need it. Where's the transmutation table? Finding anything in this is actually hard. God damn, where is it? Give me the key. Transmutation table, there it is. Let me put it... What, not enough space? Oh my god, it's huge! Alchemist's laboratory. Yay, level up! I think level 5 is max level. Let me actually build something, guys. Divine Drought. We need Hollyhock for it. Alright. And if I can get it, I need more liquid silver. I need more silver to make more liquid silver. So if I can get that. But I think the silver was all in other places. Alright. Thing is, if I can, I would really love to stream tomorrow too. If I can get up early enough, I'll be streaming Metroid, Super Metroid. If not, we're going to do 2 late streams. There's more silver. Is there gold here? Oh yeah. I definitely need more silver and gold. Silver is so important right now. Like, I want to get the best equipment before we fight the Hades Condor. Obviously. That's why we need tons of silver. Fucking coal here too. I hate that there's so many enemies around here. You need to be so careful about your mining operation and stuff. We don't need that much silver, but at least enough, you know? I hate how many enemies there are around. That's like the thing that is the main problem, because the battle system is not very great. So you just run past everything. And there's so many enemies around that it's all not really worth it, in my opinion. Alright. I'm super happy with today's stream. Streams. Plural. We just spent 3 hours on Fire Emblem, basically doing 1 chapter. But I found my fire for Fire Emblem again, which is great. How much does the Iron Axe do to you? A lot. Why is there so many enemies? Wow, my armor just fell apart. Oh my god. I have the key that I need. Wait, there was just silver in here? Fuck. I hate this game. I really thought this was like this was where I needed to go. Oh boy. All right. Let's go over here. Why are you all piling into this room? Guys, stop, please. Oh my god. Let's make as much liquid silver as we can. There we go. Okay, let's see. We definitely want to make the Falcon Blade. Yeah, then we have chainmail. We can also make a leather shield, please. And a chainmail. Cord, shovel, Falcon Blade. Alright. Let's equip the shield. Let's equip this. Let's equip this. Now we're ready to fight things. Let me just build. Okay, I can't make this in here. I need to make it over there. Oh my god, everyone's just in the way. Let's make 2 keys this time. Fuck it. Alright. We have barely anything left. Let's eat the fried frog stool. Oh my god. This one slaps. One's strong. Glad I made it. Alright. Alright. Let me climb this real quick. You know, what has actually become of game streaming? I swear. I swear these days, streams have become so much about the influencers themselves. It's tough. I hate that, you know? Because I feel like front and center, there should always be a love for games. You know? A love for games in general. But in these days, a lot is just all about the influencers. Well, if we can beat them, they go way in. Oh god, that was my last. Why is it buried here? Oh god. Fuck me. I don't have any more mallets. Ah. I hate this so much. Do I need to enter this one? Maybe. This isn't it either. I swear. This just sucks. Where's the entrance to this? It's already getting nighttime again. The entrance is probably somewhere on the other side of this. Straight down from here, so I'm guessing the entrance is over there. Fuck, it's so dark. Oh my god. Use the Falcon Blade. I hate how quickly dark it becomes. Ah! This is just the worst. Where the fuck did he hide it? This doesn't seem like it leads there. No! What? Where the fuck? I hate this so much. Holy huck. Come on. Let me... Can I get some more giant mallets? Please. I'm going to brute force this. No. I'm absolutely going to brute force this. Alright. I hate these undead things. Fuck it. What the fuck is this? Oh, fuck off. How tall is this basic bitch structure? There's the fucking entrance. Oh my god, how long did I search for this? Here we go. Fucking protected by a dragon too. Like, what the fuck? There we go. Oh boy. What an adventure. This is not going to be the last time that I'm going to be stumped and confused. I remember that the ending of this game drags quite a bit. It drags a little bit too much. But it's pretty cool, but it still drags a little bit too much. You know. You found it, Nia. You found the Holy Hawk. Now that we have this, we can finally create the medicine that can cure my darling Elle. Or can we? It would seem that one single Holy Hawk will not be enough to produce the medicine we need. We're so close, Nia. Is there really no solution to this problem? Think, Gerontius, think. Hollyhock seed. A shining seed of a blessed blossom. Plant and tilled earth to grow a hollyhock flower. Score plus 100 points. Had an idea, had you, young lady? Well, spit it out then. I say, Nia, that might just work. I should have known you'd be able to come up with a plan. We simply need to retrieve the seeds from the hollyhock we already have and use those to grow new flowers. And then, by using the farming techniques that the great sage Thalamus perfected, we can grow as many as we need. Yes, if we do this, we'll be able to craft the divine drought after all. Quickly then, Nia, retrieve the hollyhock seeds from the flower, then plant them in a veggie patch. When you've grown enough flowers, use the transmutation table to brew the divine drought. Once the medicine is complete, give it to Elle and cure your dread disease. Alright. We're going to get 2 out of this. Only. No. No! No! That's not what I wanted. Fuck. My last Chimera wing. Let's save. Let's also just get those hollyhock seeds and get those other seeds out too. And the seed of mastery can go out as well. Alright. Let's farm those potatoes. Oh my god, that's a whole host of potatoes. Look how many taters we got. Holy shit. It's quite a lot. Alright. Let's plant the hollyhock seeds. Then we'll have to wait. Okay. There we go. Are these already done? They are. Let me plant a few more. Because we don't want to run out of them. Right. Very important that we don't run out of them. Alright. That should produce like 8. And then we can make like a few of them. We can make the medicine out of a few of them, and the rest of them are going to become seeds again. You know? Like those are 4 flowers now. How many do we need? Five. Okay. So we need more. Let me just make now 8 seeds. That means 8 flowers. Sadly, it's going to take a few days. Sad for L. Let me just build... Oh, god damn it. Alright, well, we're going to make it Divine Drought. The rest is going to be made into seeds. Nia completes Gerontis' quest to cure the patient. What was that? Nia, you created a cure just for me? Oh, my lamb. I was dreaming. I dreamt I saw the Hades condor, that awful bird. Thanks to you, we have conquered so many sicknesses and saved so many people from blight. If we could only slay the Hades condor in turn, we could clear the darkness from the sky and return the light to Rimaldar. Please, Nia, destroy that foul beast. It's a font of all pain and misery in this land. Nia, oh Nia, you have saved my L. Thank you, I can't tell how much this means to me. Nia, I was wrong. When Ilias took his research down the wrong path, I abandoned him. I forsook my own apprentice and left him to die. I made excuses for myself. I lectured anyone who would listen about the dignity of accepting death, and all manner of philosophical sophistry. But in the end, I couldn't sit by and watch while my dear sweet granddaughter wasted away. Nia, I was a fool. What? Yes, I remember now. You said the same thing when we first met. Though it may be foolish to rebel against our fates, that is what makes us human. There's wisdom in your words, though seeing them spout from such dopey faces is really rather vexing. Well, by the time we wake up tomorrow, Elle should be fully recovered. I think you've earned yourself a good night's sleep, too. In the morning, I suggest you check up on Elle and see how she is. Thank you again, Nia. Words cannot express how truly grateful I am. Oh, fuck. What in the world was that tremendous shaking? No, it can't be. Well, the Hades Condor doesn't like that, I guess. Oh, hello, Nia. Thanks to you, I'm as fit as a fiddle again. I can only apologize for the things that I said to you when I first fell sick. I was a coward. But when you took me in your arms and laid me to rest in that bed, in the sick room that we built together, I felt somehow fulfilled. Thank you, Nia. Thank you so much for saving me. You've been in here, like, doing your thing for a long time, old man. Fuck me. I'm so glad that the second game has better controls. Because this ain't it, Chief. Let's take out these. Put these back in. Fuck it. Let's... You know what? I'm going to add some fencing here. And the bucket. You have a bunch of medicine items in here. 3 tingle tablets and only a little bit of poison cure, but that should be enough. I have a falcon blade. I have the best equipment. I should be ready. Nia, the monsters are coming. A vast host is depending on our town. We've cured so many diseases and even formulated the divine drought by which this land might be saved. Unfortunately, it looks like our hard work has ruffled the Hades Condor's feathers. The beast means to destroy our town and everything in it. Come, Nia, the battle for Rimmeldar's heart and soul is finally at hand. Once we dispatch its underlings, we will be free to face the Hades Condor itself. Incidentally, Nia, you have spoken with Elle since she awoke. She'd have a fit if she knew we were going to war without her. What do you say, young lady? Are we ready to embark on this final battle? Yes. Alright. I mean, this is relatively easy. I definitely need to make ballistae. Still. We could actually heal those guys now. But okay. Fuck you. Stop running! Oh, fuck me. I ate so many tingle tablets because of this thing. 5 doses of antidotal herb. Well done, young lady. Impressive work, Nia. You sadly made short work of those monsters. But your task is not over yet. Even more of the Hades Condor's forces bear down upon us. I won't let you fight those blighters alone, Nia. Let's show them a thing or two together. Yes. Let's do the next wave immediately. There's the Hades Condor. Why do I instantly become paralyzed like this? Some healing cream. How did they get over here? Killer pillars. That's a big bug. Why is it all with paralysis? I swear to God. All right. 5 tingle tablets. Well done, young lady. Good work, Nia. Another band of the Hades Condor's underlings defeated. We need only hold out a little longer. This next assault may be the last before the beastly bird takes matters into its own talons. But only if we can cut down its minions first. Well, Nia, are you ready to do battle? Yes. It's going to attack with all force, huh? Fuck you, big bird. Maybe you show yourself first, big bird. Before you do dumb shit like this. I need a second Falcon Blade. For the Hades Condor fight. I'm going to prepare a lot for that fight. There we go. I also need to set up ballista inside the town. That was the third wave. Well done, Nia. The feathered fiends follows on no more. All that's left is the Hades Condor itself. The root of the blight that grips our land, and the darkness that enshrouds it. Slay it and the light will return. But remember, young woman, the beast is known to fly through the air, far out of range of any sword or axe. You must use the ballistas your friends invented to shoot it from the sky. Place these weapons high above ground and unleash their full force the moment your enemy lets its guard down. Alright. The thing is, I should probably make a ballista tower or something. This is not easy, because I absolutely have nothing. I need to make something new, because I have absolutely nothing to do here. Let me make some hollyhock. Let me grab those. The thing is, I do have an idea how to do this, but I need to make defensive measures around here. I mean, I can always... I definitely need some items here and there. But first off, I need some dirt. Or some wooden wall. I can take that too. But I need to make a system on how I can quickly get up. And the thing is, I don't have ladders or anything to build. If I had ladders, that would be way easier to craft. But yeah, I can get up to this point. Then I want to have, like, a small platform over here. Yeah, this might look provisionary, and it absolutely is provisionary. But... this is what I come up with right now. I don't have as much wooden floor to make it look good too. Like, they are very vague on where to put these things. Like in the last section in Cantlin, they actually were pretty open, and they said you need to put your things right here so that they work. In this one, they are relatively vague about that, which I don't appreciate. So yeah, this is going to be a town platform. Alright. And then I will have like a bridge across here. You can see what I'm putting down, right? And then we're going to have a bridge across here. And we're going to have the same thing over there. I just want to fortify this town as much as possible. So we're putting it like this, right? And then, yeah, okay. Let's gather some... Let's fortify this real quick. We are like 1.5 hours into this game today. We should have enough time to just grab some dirt and fortify everything. We only need to make the fortifications out of dirt. I don't see any reason why we should make them out of woods. Out of principle. They should be made out of wood if they made them like this, but I think making progress is actually more important now than moving on. I might come back to Rimelda and make everything out of wood, but for now... we need to fortify us. There we go. Fuck off. Okay. Yeah, we're going to make this out of dirt. 2 there, 2 there, 2 there, 2 there. That's 6. I think over there it's also 6. I think that's it. And then we punch a hole through the 4 in the middle. And then we just fill it with this material. Yeah, I don't care about the monsters that appear on my base right now. So yeah, then we make a path over here out of earth. I mean, if I had enough wooden flooring, I could actually make everything out of wood. That would actually make it a lot easier, but I don't think I have it. And I would have to gather quite a bit. Or 6, okay. I would have to gather quite a bit of wood. Alright. Then again, like over there, we're going to make the middle 4 out of wood. Like this. Why do I have earth now on my hand? God fucking damn it. Ugh. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I think that's pretty decently fortified. It's like a fortification... Thanks. It's like a fortification ring, right? That should actually work. I hope that this works against the Hades Condor. They didn't give me, like, any inclination of, you know, you need to do this in order to place the ballistas correctly so that you can hit the thing. Alright. Alright. There we go. Then we do what we did before. There we go. There we go. That's a good fortification ring, if I've ever seen one. Let's put the things back in, please. Okay. Now that we have this, do we have wooden flooring? We don't, right? No. I definitely need more wood to also build these ballistae. Do I have stairs? No stone steps. Alright, let's go to sleep first. Then let's gather some wood. Enough that we can make enough wooden flooring up there. And enough to build a bunch of ballistas. Alright. Let's gather some wood. I think it was here that we get the wood. I cleared out the wood actually a lot. Fuck. And I don't have chimera wings. That might be a problem. But yeah, I really do want to finish Rimmelda today. If I can, you know. That would make it so bittersweet today. If we could finish it. There's some fucking ladders there. But I don't get the crafting material for the crafting recipe for it. Yeah, okay. I guess I'm paralyzed now. Okay, I can cut down trees with a broadsword too. Luckily. Okay. Tons of wood. There's more over there. Problem is I have to walk all of this back. Fuck off. Yeah, why don't you all just gather here? What the fuck? Can you just let me collect wood, please? I swear. This game wants to grate my nerves quite a bit right now. I think I should have enough to do what we must do. Let me out, please. Ugh. Oh, fuck off. I swear. Okay. I will also need to take a break soon-ish. So I can let my cat back in. Okay. Let me out. All right. Let's just put all of this back in here. All right. Let me build wood. Only 38 pieces of wood, by the way. How many ballistae we can make out of this? Not that many. We should have at least 4. Wood floor. Let me have at least 20 wood floor here. And the rest we just make 3 more ballistae out of this. Alright, and let's make enough wooden flooring. 30. That could be enough. Alright. Let's finish what we started. We made a whole ring up here. Alright. Alright. That should be enough to finish up what we started, hopefully. Please. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, that exactly fits. Holy shit. Look at this ring. Alright, we're going to point the ballistae out this way. Out this way. And out this way. And I think I'm going to carry one with me at all times. I think we have one more. Right. One that we built earlier. We did actually never put it. I'm going to have it in the inventory. Let me eat some fries for food. And then we are going to Eat some plum berries on the way. I think it's time that we confronted the Hades Condor. But first off, let me make another Falcon Blade. And a giant mallet. You can always use a giant mallet to break things down. And I don't have enough for another chainmail, but that's okay. Alright. Let's look at our equipment. I'm going to equip this. And I'm going to equip this and this. Alright. We're now fully decked out. Let's go to sleep. Let's go to sleep. Let's save. And then we'll fight the Hades Condor, right? Alright. All that's left is the Hades, the route. But remember, young woman. You're not alone, young lady. We will fight by your side and slay the sickness spreading. What? You're going to fight it alone? Very well. If you fear that we will only get in the way, I defer to your judgment. Now go near. Slay the Hades Condor and restore light to the land of Rimuldar. Where is it going to start? The winged king of corruption, Hades Condor. Oh, he's over there. Where is he going? Ah, fuck off. Fuck, my ballista's gone. Ah. Am I too high up? Too? Where did my ballista go? Oh, fuck me. Where's it resting its wings? Where is it? Fuck. I actually hit it, but that wasn't enough. The ring works. The ring absolutely works. Fuck off, Hades Condor. Alright. We're getting somewhere. Okay. Oh my god, this is annoying. Oh, holy fuck, who made this boss? This is super annoying. This ballista over there is good. The thing that you need to walk down all the time, walk down and up to do this is just fucking annoying. I swear to God. Ah. Okay. I don't remember most of these boss fights in the game, but there we go. Let me get some medicinal herb. Confusion is such a bad status effect. I hate it. Alright. He fucking attacked the ballista. I swear to God. Oh my God, this is such a dumb fight. Everything's just out to put you down on the ground again. You can, like... Right. Problem is, they didn't really tell you, you know? Alright. They didn't tell you at which height you need to be for this to work at all. You know, you could have just totally screwed yourself completely before this fight. Seriously? Oh. please don't. Ugh. I hate this fight. Oh no, it's resting its wings right after it shoved me down in the dumps, where I can't do anything for it. Fuck off. Fuck off, you stupid giant bird. I hate this fight so much. Holy shit. Like, what is this bullshit? Wow, it's on the other side. Why doesn't this hit? What the fuck? Oh, oh my god! What? I hate this fight so much. I hate this fight so much. I'll have to... Wow, now I'm paralyzed. You know what? I need to take a short break. I swear this is the most bullshitted I've ever felt by a fight. But alright. Let's get back to it. Shall we? The problem is you need to attach these ballistae over here. Instead of all the way up there. For them to work. Because you won't hit the condor. Because they're too high up. Because they told me, you know, you should place them very high. But not that high. There we go. We should be whittling it down now. There you go. The Hades Condor is defeated. Holy shit. Stormstone. Staff of Rain. Legendary item. A sacred scepter that calls down the blessed rains. Victory! Victory! Oh, Nia! The Hades Condor is defeated! The Hades Condor. Can I adjust this a little bit? Just a tiny smidgen, like this. If I can adjust it like this. And then have this drop down here. Alright, this looks better. Praise be to the goddess. Truly, she does watch over us all. Now the blight that pollutes our land can finally be eradicated for good. Thank you, my lamp. Thank you so very much. By the way, what's a curious crystal that you recovered from the condor? Do you think you could use your powers as a builder to craft it into something that could clear the darkness from our sky? I really would love to replace everything that I did, but fuck me. Where is that stuff? Is it in the transmutation table? Guys, what are you building? Oh, let me just use the building table, please. Staff of Rain, Stormstone, Pure Water, and Wood. We have that. Good goddess above, if I'm not mistaken, that's the legendary staff that can restore the light to the land. Nia, my lamb, take the staff to the banner of hope and offer it to the heavens, and let Ruba's blessing shine down upon us once more. Let's use the staff. The light returns to Rimaldar. Nia, my child, you have done well. Rimaldar has been freed from the Dragon Lord's evil influence, and its people are now free to cleanse this land of the poisons that polluted it. However, your duty is not over yet. There are others who still suffer under the Dragon Lord's rule, and await your succor. Praise be to the goddess! Look, Nia, the heavens are so bright! That night, the people of Rimmeldar hold a modest banquet to celebrate Nia's victory and their freedom from the Dragon Lord's curse. Though the jubilant villagers enjoy the festivities, the thought of the friends they lost to the blight weighs heavily upon them all. Everyone at the feast secretly steels themselves to the thought of the many afflicted still suffering throughout the land in need of help. Then morning comes. Nia, you've finally awoken. Oh my, you don't look well at all, my poor little lamb. I think you may have had a little bit too much fun last night. Tee. After spending all our lives with that darkness hanging over us, I think that's the first time any of us have ever laughed so hard. But still, my grandfather Gerontius seemed ever so remorseful last night. He seemed to want to apologize for anything and everything. Did something happen? Well, never mind. I think I know what might have made him had a change of heart. Oh, one more thing, Nia. I saw a most curious sight this morning. There was a great shaft of light rising from the hills to the north and piercing high into the heavens. I imagine that's the sort of thing that might interest you. Perhaps you would like to go and take a look. Yeah, I really would like to repair this too, by the way. Because, you know, I built all of this and now it's all broken. Where's my wooden walls? I love that the music has returned. You know. I'm going to leave the fortifications up there, but I'm going to put the ballistae back to where they belong. You know? Oh my god, the music returning is actually fun. Alright. That's how I'm going to leave Rimmeldar, I think. I mean, I can still repair this wall here. Let's make some more wooden steps. I kind of want to leave Rimmeldar on a high note, right? Because the people here deserve it. I think it's just fair that I repair what I destroyed. Alright, we're going up. So I'm making some stairs up here too. There we go. Let's also finish this off. There we go. There we go. That's already just way better. Nice. That's how I want to remember Rimmeldar. The shoddy fortifications up here, and yeah, The general nice feeling. And with that, we'll move over. Also, the music out here is a little bit more upbeat. It's still a land that is plagued by sickness, but I feel like the people of Rimulda will appreciate it. And I hope they will continue working. Nia, my child, the light you see before you is a portal to the next land you must free from the Dragon Lord's curse. The items and knowledge that you have acquired in this place will not survive the journey. The moment you pass through this portal of light, you will lose everything. But Nia, my child, should it still be your will to rid this world of darkness, I bid you step into the swirling vortex without fear or regret. And be safe in the knowledge that I do watch over you, always. Yes. Nia, must you really leave us? I want to stop you more than anything, but I know that would be mere selfishness. And selfishness is a sin. Nor would I wish to sour this moment by pleading with you to stay. For I know the role that you must play, my lamb. You are to rid Alefgard of the darkness that infects its very heart, to cure it of its plague of shadow. Oh, I do beg your pardon. I'm being awfully poetic all of a sudden. Now remember to dress warmly, Nia. We can't have you catching a cold. And make sure you keep yourself well fed. Try to eat food that's healthy and nutritious. And remember to exercise too, and oh yes, Nia, it may not be much, but I've got a little something for you. Please take this with you. I don't want you fighting all those horrible monsters without it. Farewell, my lamb. Take care of yourself wherever you go. You can now build wooden furniture in Terra Incognita. Chapter 3, Call and Garlenholm. Let's start chapter 3. We have around 30 minutes to get into chapter 3. The bleak and burning Badlands. Nia, my child, you're finally awoken. The land you see before you was once known as Kol. Long, long ago, Kol was a bright and bustling village, nestled in the heart of a lush green forest. Now it's a barren wasteland under the iron grip of the monsters. Those of my children who have escaped the fiend's clutches live their lives in fear and despair. Here, my child, this is for you. Take your banner of hope in hand and seek out the source of light you see before you. Let my children know that their salvation is at hand. I really need to talk to someone about this game. Oh, I got a medicinal herb. How good thematically this game is. Like, the building in this game is very limited, but it's so good thematically. Just listen to the soundtrack. These are the ruins of Kol. Let's use the banner of hope. A warm and soothing light spreads all around. Nia, my child, by your untiring efforts, the land of Cantlin and Rimmelde have arisen once more. The people of Kol have taken strength from your example and have already begun to fight back against the Dragon Lord's minions. However, I fear that their rebellion and their spirits are close to being crushed by the monster's overwhelming might. Go, my child, and bring back the light to this benighted land. Use your powers to rebuild this town and spare my poor children from the monster's onslaught. And as you set out to the wilderness, know that I do watch over you always. This one is all about fighting back against the monsters. Hello, hello, hello. What's going on here then? Where does flag... I can't do an accent. More importantly, who the bloomin' heck are you? And what are you doing in a secret base? You're the legendary builder and... You're... I can't do it. You're having a laugh, ain't ya? What's a builder when it's at home? God damn it. Face it, Titch, you ain't no legendary nothing. You don't got the face for it, so stop chatting nonsense, will ya? God blimey, what a day this is turning out to be. First the monsters beat me back black and blue, and now some nutters decided to move into my secret hideout. And not only that, she's gone and planted a big stupid flag slap bang in the middle. Barbella, where are you? Don't leave me alone with this loony. Well, what are you still hanging around for? Get yourself gone and take a stupid flag with ya. Oh, sorry, I didn't introduce myself yet, have I? Name's Glutamus. Now get out. Experimental weapon test site. Flaming Nora, I thought I couldn't... I told you to make yourself scarce. What the heck are you still hanging around here for? Hold on, you ain't trying to tell me you like me, are ya? Sorry mate, but you're out of luck. Could have a bit more meat on ya than they'd catch my eye. And anyway, there's no place in my heart for anyone but Barbella. Still, if you can't tear yourself away from me, then I suppose you can stick around, but with one condition. See that building in the corner? It used to be a lovely little hot spring, till those horrible monsters smashed it up and filled it in. Fix up them baths for me, and I'll let you stay, alright? Alright. I mean... Let's remove some excess earth as well. You know? While we're at it. Alright. Now we can fill it in. The first public bath. Yo! Strike a light! You've gotten and done it! The baths are back! There's nothing cements in friendship better than a dip in the tub. You strip down to your smalls, get on hot and steamy, and before you know it... What's that? You ain't interested in getting hot and steamy with me. You're more interested in using your special building powers to fix this town and clear away the darkness. Her special building powers? Everyone and his uncle knows how to build things. Honestly, Titch, how old are ya? I've never heard anything so dozy in my life. But anyway, thanks for clearing out the buffs. Oh, and welcome to Cole, you're part of the family now. Holy shit. What do you got? By the way, Titch, you ain't told me your name yet. You got one or not? Nia, eh? Your name's about as beefy as you are. So Nia, you reckon you're some sort of master builder, do ya? I know we've only just met, but I've lost my mates and my princess, and I'm as worn out as a pair of old boxers after 100 lunges. Will you do me a favor? Will you make these baths here fixed up even better? It's the only thing that makes me feel old again. Eh? Shouldn't I be more worried about my missing mates and the state of my bathroom? No, I blinking well shouldn't. Don't you talk back to me with your dopey face and your intelligent arguments. Anyway, what we'll need is a couple of washtubs, and oh, I reckon 3 towel rails should do the trick. What do you mean, what's a towel rail? It's one of them thingies, you know. You make them out of, just my imagination, will ya? Alright. Yeah, we'll have to clear up a lot here. We'll have to make big sturdy walls if this rebellion is going to succeed. You know, big beefy sturdy walls. There's a lot to do here. But it's fun. That's the fun of it, you know. You always start out small. All right, what do we got? All right, we need to scavenge for items. I think fur we will get from you, right? Or won't be. Okay, orange oil. Where do we get fur? I really thought we would get fur from these guys, but they don't seem to be dropping anything of the sort. That's not great. I mean, I get ivy from here, so we can make cords out of it easily, but I still need fur. Oh, there's the hammerheads up here. I think they will drop fur. Right. There we go. Alright. First off, we're making 2 straw mattresses. I don't want to sleep on the ground. Okay, then we need to make 3 towel rails. And I need cord for a wash tub. Let's also create a straw door real quick. Can we make a treasure chest? We can. Oh, we already can build? Okay, we need wood, fur, and the pot for a colossal coffer. We can do that. But also let's build a wash tub. We don't have any broken branches anymore. Where do we make... You know, I'm going to fix up this room real quick. Just so we can have a sleeping room. Alright. Let me also really quick make a... We don't have any broken branches and oil. Fuck. Let me quickly do this. Torch. Basic bedroom. Let's go to sleep. Alright. Alrighty. Yeah. I'm super hyped. Yeah, I wanted to make a thing. Let's make a wash tub. Let's also put a chest in here. So we can put away stuff we don't need. Like this, this, this for now. Alright. Yeah, let's just put a wash tub over here. There we go. What do you need? Two wash tubs. And 3 towel rails. Alright. I need 1 more wash tub. Alright. Cold public baths. All right. Gore blimey, that's what I call a bath. You might be a scrawny little pipsqueak, Nia, but stone me if you don't got taste. These buffs ain't no ordinary buffs, you know. They're the symbol of a hideout, of coal. If Barbella and the boys saw him in that state, it'd break their poor little hearts. That's why I got you to fix him up for me, see? Told you I had a good reason, didn't I? Alright. Keep your ear on. If you're that desperate to know what's going on here, I'll tell ya. Before you rocked up with a funny flag of yours, this town was the secret base of Barbella's irregulars. We used it to fight back against the Dragon Lord's army. But then just before you arrived, the monsters stormed this place and smashed it to pieces. Me and the boys got split up and Barbella got taken away by the monsters. I was laying low around here when I saw this funny light shining about the place. So I came back to see what was going on. And that, as they say, is that. But anyway, thanks for sorting out the baths, Nia. A nice hot soaks, just what I need to get myself back in fighting form. I'm gonna warm up my aching muscles and think of a way to rescue my mates and get this place back on its feet again. Have a dip yourself, why don't ya? If you're gonna be a builder, you've gotta look after your body. Alright. The thing is, I already want to make it free stories up. Sorry. But yeah, the bath's basically finished. And it's going to be this whole room. It's the centerpiece, you know. Alright. God blimey, love a duck and stone the crows. We're in some serious hot water here, Nia. And I'm talking about the baths neither. The monsters are coming. The monsters are coming. What do you mean they don't usually come this soon? There's nothing unusual about them. The monsters around these parts don't do things by halves. The minute you let your guard down, they're on you like a rash. Leave them to you. But Nia, you skinny little shrimp. Are you sure about this? Alright then, I'm counting on you, Nia. Are you ready to give those rotten monsters a right royal walloping? Yes. God blimey. You ain't half brave for a bag of bones. I'll never forget you, Nia. Alright. Where are they coming from? Over here. Alright. Don't you dare smash up my base. Fuck. Nia dies. I don't have a save. Fuck. Yeah, I don't have any healing items. I should probably have made some healing items before I went in there, but I thought this would be okay. Yeah, we're going to stop relatively soon. They are coming from this one. wonder what I should do today. The rest of my day. I should probably go to sleep, to be honest. It's like very late. There you go. Late already. Get in! Gordon Bennett with bells on. Neo, that was flipping fantastic. You only went and wiped the floor with all of them horrible monsters. You know what, mate? I think I might be that legendary bodybuilder after all. Even if you could do with being a bit less bony. Eh? You ain't the bodybuilder, you're just a builder. Alright, don't get your knickers in a twist. So you're the builder, are ya? Doesn't mean you're gonna stick around and help us build up our base again. And help us fight back against these monsters. Thank you, Nia. Truth is, I was so lonely on my own. Didn't know what I was gonna do. But now you're here, we can get cracking. First things first, the monsters put up a barricade off to the south to cut the space off from the rest of the island. Long as the gate's still standing, we'll never be able to get Barbella and the boys back here in one piece. If we want to open the path to the south again, the barricade's gotta go. That's where you come in, Nia. I want you to go down there, smash open the gate, and give the wrong-on guard in it a taste of its own medicine. Alright. But we're going to do that next time. That's going to happen next time. Thank you guys so much for watching, if you were watching. This game is fantastic, but doesn't get a lot of recognition outside of some circles. And I hope I can bring it to you closer, hopefully. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching today's stream. I had a lot of fun. If you're on YouTube, please leave a like and subscribe. It helps my channel out a lot. And if you are on Twitch, please leave a follow. Thank you guys so much for watching today's stream. And I will see you all next time. Trilightning out.